Hey guys, I wanted to come to you in a little bit of a unique way today and just give you a little message. I want to talk to you about Converge. There's three questions that come up every time we talk about Converge, and I wanted to just take an opportunity to address those three. Number one, why in the world do you have youth convention in the fall? When I first came in as the district youth director, we talked about it. There was four events in the spring. It was fine arts, camp, mission trip, and convention. We needed to figure out a way to split those up so more people could be involved in more things. The only one that could be moved for a lot of reasons is convention, so we moved it. We kind of played around with some different things. The very first year we were supposed to be at the Hyatt, the contract got canceled. We were at South Fork Ranch. Some of you guys have been around, you know the craziness that was. All that to say that this year is the first year that we've had 2 consecutive years, same location, same place. So I'm excited about that. We need to get some consistency with this event. I know there's some struggles on it, but it's going to be good. I really believe that if we just push through the newness of it, it'll be good. Second question is, why is it on Thanksgiving weekend? Kind of is the same as the first one, but I'll give you a little bit more detail to say we moved to the fall. We had some issues. You guys know, you experienced it with high school football. You just can't mess with that here in Texas. So the later we get, the better it is. There's more teams that are eliminated, all that stuff. So we did that, moved a little bit later. Can't go into December. Christmas parties and all that entails. So we landed there. It's hugely beneficial for us financially to be on Thanksgiving weekend. The hotels need business. So that's why we can be in the same hotel, everybody in the same hotel, and provide $79 rooms at the Hyatt. You guys paid more than that at Hotel Waco. Yeah, and I know all the bad memories that brings up right there. So the Hyatt's a good deal. Just it's very cool. The third question that has come up this year is this idea of within. You've heard and you've seen the names that are on the promo stuff as far as speakers. And I've had a little bit, and I knew this was a little bit of a risk to say, man, you're just bringing in local guys. How are we going to promote that? I just want to challenge this thought. I've heard it from a couple different guys. How are our kids going to get excited about just youth pastors from here in North Texas? Well, my first thing is your kids will get excited about what you get excited about. So I don't buy that. The second thing is youth convention this year is going to be different in one major way. God has laid something on my heart. In the next 5, 6, 7, 10 years, whatever God allows me to serve in this role, is going to shift the culture here in North Texas to be about really strategically developing leaders, not just doing events and throwing different things at it and say, hey, that's what we're about. But how can we be intentional about connecting the 20-year-old kid that just graduated from SAGU that gets thrown into a youth ministry position to guys that have a lot of experience in youth ministry that are here in North Texas, connecting those two together and say, how can we reach students better? How can we be intentional on that? So this idea of within, youth convention, you'll see that label on there. You'll see the word within a lot of different. There's a different attitude going into convention. It's not just about doing an event. It's about creating a culture that maybe is launched from convention. Obviously, the spiritual, the inner spiritual thing with a kid and with a leader at convention is the verse that says that the same Spirit that raised Christ from the dead dwells within you. So there's a deep spiritual growth that can take place in that. From a leadership standpoint, what we want you to take away from convention is this idea that the greatest resource to our leaders, to you in North Texas, is other leaders in North Texas. And so the takeaway from convention will be, man, we've got leaders like Shane Walters at the Oaks, that's even this week as I'm videoing, I talked to him this morning, is traveling nationally to speak at conferences. Rusty Rayleigh at North Place has ministries outside of here. Carlos Ortiz at Trinity. All these guys have ministries that have allowed them to have influence nationally. We would be foolish not to take advantage of some of those opportunities here in North Texas. That's not to say that these guys have the only, successful ministries that could be up there. You guys, every person that's listening to this has something to offer, and that's just it. How can we create an environment, a culture in North Texas to say not just the big church, the little church, whatever, but we need each other. So the takeaway from convention, hey, there's a speaker on the stage that I know I can connect with them. I don't have to go to Doug Fields, Jeannie Mayo, Craig Rochelle conference. Those are all good and great, but it's within North Texas. And so I hope and I pray, God's laid it on my heart. I know that it's a little bit of a risky move, but I'm asking you today to get excited about what, first of all, is within you, because God's within you. There's gifts that you can offer other leaders. And then secondly, to get excited about what God has placed within North Texas and what it could mean to you personally and to your students in your youth ministry. God's doing a great thing. November 28th, 29th, Hyatt. Go to ntym.org for more info. We're excited about it. We'd love to see you there. And you know what? Before I go, I know I'm about to finish. Two other things are going to be there. Workshops during the Saturday time. We're going to leaders breakouts with incredible speakers, student workshops, as well as a mini AIM trip, Dallas AIM, working in downtown Dallas. It's going to be phenomenal. You will not want to miss Converge this year. Guys, have a great day. We'll see you.